Hello, this is Good Action Daily. I haven't done a video for quite a while because unlike some people who are pushed on to do loads of videos during lockdown and this last year, it had the opposite effect of me. I basically got on with other things and I tried to distract myself from all the stuff going on. Behind me, you remember my oak trees, you can see them still here. Let's see. These oak trees recently took a trip in Eastbourne on No Car Day. They closed one of the streets by a school and wanted some potted trees. So I took my oak trees along, and what we did to make the road look good was to put a line right down the centre of the road, all the way from one end to the other, and it looked lovely. I mean, you could imagine having a row of trees in the middle of the road. Wish we could do that, but there's just not enough space on most roads. But anyway, it was right near a school, and I took some pictures as the kids came out of school, and they loved it. They were like, this is how it should be. This is how we wish it was. And some of the kids were doing leapfrogs, and some were just lying on the ground and drawing around themselves. Some were weaving in and out of the trees. But it was a lovely thing to watch. And I think that in that way it was very successful. The children and their parents really enjoyed having the street closed for a day. The idea is anyone walking or travelling under 2 miles could try and find some other way of getting to wherever they're going, e.g. on foot, on bike, on bus, some other way apart from taking the car. And apparently last year they did it there, and some people continued after the road closure day. So we hope that more people will join in this year and continue expanding the number of people who don't automatically get into the car, which might be helped by the fact that there's a petrol shortage. Yeah. I'm not really bothered about the petrol shortage. I don't take many trips anymore. I don't have to go 3/4 of an hour to work and back every day, which is great. I am working from home at the moment, so I'm not included in those that are needing it, what is left of the fuel urgently. And of course we have the hoarders who take a dozen cans and fill them, which is never going to help much, and also deprives those who need it, like social workers who need to get to work. I'm just going to see if I can show you some of the rest of the trees here. I know this is changing the subject, but I still love these trees. We had about I think about 250 that actually survived the winter last year. 40 of those, which are the ones that I showed you first, are going to go to a farmer who wants to put more trees around his fields, and the others may or may not be used by Treebourne in Eastbourne, which they are the ones who are responsible for the road closure day, and they will also are responsible for trying to plant a lot more trees around Eastbourne area. We're in Hastings, but have yet to actually find or start a similar group here. It would be a good idea, I think, especially since there aren't a lot of trees in the actual town. But for now, this year my daughter and I have gone acorn hunting like I did last year unsuccessfully, and we again did not find hardly any acorns. Though I found one tree that had spilled a few acorns, but most of the rest of them had either oak apples, which are like the round kind of nodules, very round, like little balls with a hole in, that the gall wasps make. We found some really weird, like, you know, nuts and bolts, the nut bit. We found some really weird, almost circular, flat circular with a little hole through things, which we don't know what they are. And we found some other some things that were like flowers, like a bit like hops that you make for beer. They were really weird, but and any acorns we did find, or most acorns we did find, were really tiny and undeveloped. Now I found out with a bit of research that a lot of the oak trees, different species, sometimes do a really abundant year with loads and loads of acorns falling, which must have been the year that I picked up loads, and then they might not do put out any for a couple of years, and this is some sort of way that they conserve energy. So basically I think what it is that if they drop loads of acorns, then animals and birds that feed off the acorns thrive, and if they drop the same number of acorns the next year, they would get even more, and then there would be too many things eating all their acorns. So they have a good year, hope for the best that presumably some of the acorns grow, and then have a couple of years where I imagine that the animals and birds that fed off them in that good year wouldn't have so many and may reduce down in numbers. I don't know how it works, but this is kind of my understanding of it. Anyway, this is one good action that I did, which taking the trees to the road closure day in Eastbourne. I am going to try and start showing you some other actions I'm trying to do. I did do one yesterday, which is about Triodos Bank, which I would like to do next. And I might just do that a little bit of a few clips of the video from the Treebourne as well when I get home. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Hope that you've got through the whole last year with your mental and emotional and physical selves intact. I feel like I'm getting back into life again. So hope that you can join me in my good action every day. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.